Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Make it say,
let's get it.
You want me to talk about chakra natures for some reason, and I mean, well, I'm not gonna say no. It is a very simple concept, so keep that in mind.
Swagkage is the dopest.
So, first of all, it's pretty difficult to explain what a chakra nature is just because of how simple it is. The entire definition for it is pretty much in its name. All a chakra nature is the nature of a particular mass of chakra. There are many
a little more
kinds of
detail,
chakra
Swag.
throughout the Naruto universe, and all of them are the basic foundation of many of the universe's ninjutsu. The 5 most basic of these chakra natures are fire or katan, wind or futon, lightning or raiton, earth or dotan, and water or suiton. I doubt you need this explained to you, but each of the 5 chakra natures represents one of the 5 elements. Applying one of these 5 natures to a person's chakra changes the properties of that chakra, and doing so is referred to as a nature transformation. By applying both a nature transformation and a shape transformation, which changes a chakra's form, a person can perform one of many elemental ninjutsu. Each of the 5 chakra natures are strong against one chakra nature and weak against another. Fire is strong against wind, wind is strong against lightning, lightning is strong against earth, earth is strong against water, and water is strong against fire. As you can see, all of these advantages and disadvantages form a nice little circle, so they're easy to remember. While these advantages and disadvantages have no direct effect on people themselves, they are crucial in determining how certain ninjutsu react to one another. Anyway, moving on, the chakra of every shinobi in the Naruto universe, without exception, has an affinity for one of these 5 basic natures. Sometimes a person's chakra affinity is up to genetics, as most members of the Uchiha clan have an affinity for fire, and other times it's just a case-by-case thing. Generally, this nature affinity won't have any effect on a person's physical capabilities, but their natural affinity will make it easier for them to learn ninjutsu of whatever element they have an affinity for. Ninja with a fire affinity can learn fire jutsu more quickly, etc., etc. It is perfectly reasonable for somebody to be able to master an element that they don't have an affinity for, but this is relatively rare and typically requires at least a Jonin level skill. In extremely rare cases, a person will be able to master all 5 basic nature transformations, but doing so through natural means and with no outside assistance is very difficult. The only characters to have done this are Orochimaru, the first 3 Hokage, and the second Tsuchikage, so it is quite a feat. Anyway, moving on. By simultaneously applying 2 or 3 chakra natures to a person's chakra when performing a ninjutsu, it's possible to access some special nature transformations that exist outside of the basic 5. These special nature transformations are Ice Release, which is created by combining water and wind, Wood Release, which is created by combining water and earth, Lava Release, which is created by combining fire and earth, Storm Release, which is created by combining water and lightning, Dust Release, Akeke Toda, created by combining fire, earth, and wind, Explosion Release, Scorch Release, and Magnet Release. The elemental combinations for the last 3 are never outright stated in the manga or anime, but Explosion Release seems to be made up of earth and lightning, Scorch Release seems to be made up of wind and fire, and Magnet Release seems to be made up of wind and
right now, you
Finally,
guys.
we come to the last 2 nature transformations, Yin Release and Yang Release, which all non-elemental ninjutsu use as a foundation. Techniques that draw from Yin and Yang Release are very common throughout the series, and they include jutsu like medical ninjutsu, Shikamaru's shadow ninjutsu,
it's like completely making something out of nothing
in the Chunin exams, and everything in between. Most, if not all, genjutsu also rely heavily on Yin Release, so it's safe to say that both Yin and Yang Release play a major role in the Naruto universe. When Yin and Yang Release are combined together, they produce Yin-Yang Release, which gives a person access to Hack's Jesus powers, like the ability to reverse the negative effects of the 8th gate and create an entire
whole eyeball
for somebody. Now then, I think that's about everything. I think I've done a pretty good job overviewing the concept of chakra natures as a whole. As much as I'd love to go into detail about each of these chakra natures individually, I think I'll save that for the future. If I were to cover each of the chakra natures in depth individually, I would be here all day, so if you guys want videos on any of them in particular, leave them in the comments below and I'll get to them in the future. As always, if you're new here, make sure to
Alright guys, I'll give my opinion. Next slide. Okay, you guys, that was me reacting to Swagkage's chakra natures. And the reason why I wanted to do that was because as I'm interacting with a lot of you, some people are still confused about a lot of things, and I get a lot of DMs asking me about this in the series and about that. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should just start reacting to like basic stuff, because I don't think people like to finish the whole entire anime. Maybe that's why there's so many questions. Maybe that's why people are testing me. I don't know. It kind of is like a month ago when I was arguing with a lot of people about Sasuke not having Itachi's eyes when he fought Danzo, which I keep repeating, But hey, people want to believe whatever they want to believe. I don't know. So I just decided to react to Swagkage breaking down the natures. I thought it was brilliant. As always, he did a great job. Wow, Orochimaru, first Hokage, second Hokage, third Hokage, and then I think the Tizakage, whatever number he was, are the only ones to master an entire panel of chakra natures that they did not have a natural infinity for. So that was interesting. I did already know that. However, I did not know that the second Hokage had mastered all of them. Yeah, the Yin Yang release, Naruto being able to just create an entire eyeball. What? Reverse the effects of 8th Gate. Here they played the 8th Gate up the entire series, which they kept their word to because it almost killed Madara. Now, Madara really wasn't defending, if you will, and obviously he survived it, but anybody else that would have completely killed them. So the fact that Naruto could reverse that, honestly, it's unbelievable. Genjutsu definitely relies on Yin release, medical ninjutsu, because if you really think about it, it's making something out of nothing. Almost like Susanoo. I almost feel like a Susanoo is just Genjutsu plus ninjutsu. It's like a figurative figure of your imagination that completely just becomes reality. It just becomes real and it just exists. So I can definitely see that happening. I was impressed. I love Swagkage. You guys already know that. On a side note, thank you guys so much. I did a live stream earlier, and I'm gonna tell you guys when you want me to live stream so everybody can join it. But pretty much I hit 10,000 views, and it's all because of you guys. I have not collabed with any YouTuber. No YouTuber has ever shouted me out. So this has nothing to do with anybody but you guys. My support system, my support base. You guys literally got me 10,000 views. And I'm just go ahead and say it. I'm able to monetize my videos. It does take a week or so to get approved. So fingers crossed. But think about it. I had no help with this channel but you guys. So I started from the ground up. So for 42 videos, this would be the 42nd video I've ever filmed, I completely did this for fun. And let's be realistic here. Unless you go viral or unless you have someone that collabs or shouts you out, you're not going to just magically get 10,000 views. You need a 10,000 view lifetime amount of views. So you have to get to work. And what I did, I didn't think about the money. I just got on here, filmed my reactions, filmed, my genuineness, and it was received. So you guys ask me all the time, what do I do when I start a channel? What is a good tip? And honestly, there really aren't really great tips. And this is going to sound cliche, but all you can do is be yourself. People are going to like you or they're going to not. But if you're putting your passion into whatever you do that you love every single day, I promise you it will be received. You have to trust me on this. When I first started out, I tried to do other things that black YouTubers did. I was like doing hip hop videos. I was talking about Jake Paul. I was roasting people and it wasn't being received. The audience wasn't coming. And I always felt like, Christian, why don't you do anime? Why don't you grow a support base first? And then, you know what? If you want to do other things, they'll support you no matter what. And what I did was I looked within myself and I said, anime has always been my true love. It'll always be my first love. It'll always be something that I love to do. And I'm just going to give them anime me and hope they like it. And 1,000 subscribers later, 10,000 views later, you guys did. You loved it. So I would just recommend being yourself. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. I love you guys so much. You are my Ambu Black Ops. You are my ninjas. You always come to my rescue, and we are going to the top. Thank you so much. As always, I don't care if one person watched this video, 10 people watch this video, or 100 people watch this video. As long as my voice is being heard, Ambu Black Ops out.